You didn't know? You didn't know? You didn't know? You didn't know?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Big Dog and Joker with Off the Mat. We're going to do the NWA Midwest Championships year in review. We are going to cover this year's wrestling highlights and who is on top right now. So let's start at the top. We've got the champion Crimson. Now, beginning of this year, Ethan Wright started off as the champion and he lost to Alex Matthews. Alex Matthews' reign, Joker, would you say was short, or how would you describe it?
Oh, I get to talk?
Yeah, I'll let you talk for a little while.
Oh, you're so sweet for such a bitter person.
Thank you.
Yes, I would say Alex Matthews' tenure as a champion was very short-lived.
And he got beat by
Crimson, your favorite champion.
The monster, man of many words and much destruction.
You and Crimson have such, how should I put it, rapport?
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, if you want to see that, check out the NWA Midwest Championship YouTube.
Oh, Crimson. I have that highlighted. It's one of my favorites.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crimson doesn't give interviews, and I learned that out the hard way. But Crimson is on top right now. Crimson is the champion. So, we've got to realize that Crimson is going to be there for a while. He hasn't lost yet.
No, but I think that the real man, Brian Douglas, gave him a pretty good run for his money.
Let's go back now. Let's start at the beginning. Let's go down to the citywide championship belt. All right? When it started off this year, AJ Snow had that belt. And let's be real, he had it for a while. And he was a fighting champion till he met James Alexander. James Alexander was not that long of a champion before he met and butted heads with Vince Brent.
The prodigy, Vince Brent.
Oh, the prodigy.
Me and Vince, we're friends.
Oh, he'll admit to that?
Yes, actually he will.
Okay. Vince Brent, please, go on.
Well, unfortunately, Vince is very busy. And due to his being so busy, our commissioner, Timmy Townsend, stripped Vince of his title due to the event that he could not defend his title, unfortunately.
I see.
So in regard to that, we had to hold a gauntlet match.
A gauntlet match.
And in our gauntlet match, which was probably one of the best gauntlet matches I had ever seen.
Very brutal.
Very brutal. Our new current citywide champ is Derek Direction.
Much to the chagrin of a Mr. Bruiser Schmidt. Trust me, I ended up having to get in between these two.
Are you saying that Derek Direction did something to...
I'm not saying that. Bruiser Schmidt is saying that. I just ended up being in between them. Yes, you can see this on interviews on YouTube. Yes, literally, I am caught in between these guys.
You seem to be in the middle of a lot of controversy with wrestlers.
Yes, I am. And, hey, it's part of the job. The big dog will get involved. So, now our new citywide champion is Derek Direction.
I have to interject one.
I can imagine.
Do the wrestlers get upset with you because you're the big dog and you made a piddle on the floor?
No.
Just asking.
No. So, Derek Direction right now is our citywide champion. Any words on that, Joker?
I think that his time is short-lived.
It's short-lived because of anybody's particular...
I think Bruiser Schmidt's going to be coming for him. I really can't argue that fact, but, you know, things happen.
It was a great gauntlet match.
Oh, it was a great gauntlet match, but I just have this feeling that Bruiser's going to...
make his presence known?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, let's go on now to the ladies. All right? We have, right now, Angel Dust is our NWA Women's Midwest Champion. She has the belt. Beginning this year, that was a different story. I'll let you put on the history of this one, Joker. Go ahead.
I get to talk again.
Yes, I'm being nice.
You're so nice. Why? Because at the end of the year, what have you got planned?
Merry Christmas, okay? Go ahead.
Bah humbug. Kayla was our champion at the beginning of the year. Unfortunately, Kayla was also stripped of her title due to a decision by Timmy Townsend because she lost 2 matches in one night. Now, on the flip side of that, Angel Dust, who is our current champion, she climbed the ladder to get that title shot faster than any other female contender I have seen come through the NWA Midwest.
Oh, I totally agree. Angel Dust had put her title up every event. Our last event, let's just say Samantha Heights. Please, what do you say on that, Joker? Because as much as you can say Angel Dust wins all her fights, you can't say that on this last one.
Samantha Heights didn't beat Angel Dust.
But she didn't lose the match either.
but she also didn't beat her.
Well, let's just say Samantha Heights, in the interview I had with her, made it very clear that she did not lose that match.
Oh, wait, you mean the interview where she took the microphone from you and held her own interview?
Oh, yes, yes. She definitely made it very clear that this match was not over.
I must say, and I do love the fact that since all of your interviews are up on YouTube under Off the Mat with Big Dawg and Joker, they're all very entertaining when they take and they do their own interview without you.
That's tending to be a trend, I've noticed. But that's okay, because the Big Dog will always get back up and involved.
Good quality entertainment right there, folks.
Thank you. I'm glad I can entertain. But let's be real. Angel Dust has not come across, in my opinion, a fighter like Samantha Heights in a while.
Nope. Angel Dust has beaten every single opponent she has faced, minus Samantha Heights, and it was a double countout, so she still didn't lose.
But she didn't win either.
But she didn't lose.
All right. So we still have Angel Dust as the women's NWA Midwest champion. So now let's get to the fun part. We have Meat and Taters right now as the NWA Midwest champion tag team. They weren't that way before. It started off with Legion.
You say that and you seem disgusted.
You saw the match, Jokers.
Saw what? I've seen a lot of matches this year.
Through the majority of the year, Legion was the tag team champion. Malice and Nitro.
Your boys.
Yes, I hold these guys with great respect. Yes. Now, the night that they lost the belt, it was against, yes, Meat and Taters. And there was this wonderful guy who gets me in trouble, I guess, now mentioning, Seth Allen, who was part of Revolution. Revolution was the number 2 tag team earlier in this year. Legion was number 3 with the Iron Empire, Rob Conway and Matt Riviera as number 1. Now, Meat and Taters weren't even in that position at that time, weren't even in the rankings.
They didn't have to be. They're the ones holding the titles, which means that they were better than the number 3 team in the entire NWA.
With help. And yes, I know I'm probably going to get beat up again by bringing this up.
The last time you mentioned the name Seth Allen in the presence of Meat and Taters, which is Brand Xavier and Big Mo, yes, they assaulted you.
Yes, they did.
Greatest moment of my life as being a member of the NWA.
Well, let's look at it real, though. They haven't proven themselves in a rematch with Legion yet.
Because Legion hasn't shown up to defend that reasoning.
And I'm sure you've got a wonderful idea or opinion as to why.
Well, of course I do. They're scared.
They're scared.
They're chicken.
6'5", and they're scared.
And they have not come back together as a tag team to defend the fact that they lost. They're scared of Meat and Taters because they know that they're old, they're washed up, and they're through the book. As a good friend of mine once said, new hotness versus old busted. Legion is old busted.
Legion, I didn't say that. And Joker, I'm fear for when they come to see you.
I'm not.
Okay.
Because I have Meat and Taters.
You better have them close. But
even in the event that would be, some kind of 6-man tag, you'd probably just call in your other friend Seth Allen to possibly interfere with it.
My friend.
Well, you're the one that keeps talking about him.
He has interfered with Legion with every match. Even if not Legion, the team, each individual member, Legion and Nitro, he has interfered with their matches. Seth Allen is an issue that Legion has to take care of, and that, with all due respect, I think Meat and Taters need to thank Seth Allen a lot. But that's my opinion.
You're definitely going to get assaulted again.
I can deal with it.
But speaking of new hotness,
yes,
we have a new faction, I will call it, in NWA Midwest, in Angels in Disguise.
Angels, very animated interviewers. I enjoy interviewing them very much.
They threw you out of your interview also.
Yeah. Well, now, I will say this. Angels in Disguise at the Blues Fest was absolutely entertaining to watch. I had to give Brian Douglas mad credit. He was hilarious and amazing to watch.
The Blues Festival was the best event that we have had since Super Bowl.
Yes.
And it was the most entertaining, I believe, we have had so far this year.
I totally agree.
And we will be back next year.
Yes.
We will be back for the Blues Fest next year.
That will be amazing. That 5-on-5 was absolutely awesome to watch. You guys missed it if you didn't see that one in Marion. Well, let's look at this. One thing hasn't changed this year. We have Tim Storm. He came and was at NWA Midwest this year. Oh, wait. You said it did change. Can you cover that for me? One time this year, Tim Storm was not the champion?
He did lose it for a short time and then regained it.
Bad night, you think?
I think he was sick, maybe had the flu.
Oh, so...
there is one other thing that hasn't changed through this entire year.
Yes?
My hatred for you.
Ah, this is true. Well, that's true. Now, another thing, though, that has been constant through this year, and we've touched them briefly, the NWA Tag Team Champions, Iron Empire, Rob Conway and Matt Riviera, the Loverboy. They were both in Marion to the NWA this year as well as we've had some living legends. Again, back at the Blues Festival, we had the living legend Ray Orndorff. He fought against, believe it or not, Nitro from Legion.
The one that showed up.
Oh, here we go again.
Not both of them, the one.
I said Nitro, but this was Ray Orndorff, living legend. So, Joker, with your deck of cards, who do we look for in 2017? Because 2016 has been an amazing year.
Well, I'm going to do this pretty quick for you.
All right.
Ones to look out for. Angels in Disguise are going to make serious waves in the NWA in 2017. Another tag team which I adore, I back, and if I could be, I would be their manager, and that's the Philly and Marino Experience. They're going to be making waves in the NWA in 2017. Another one to look for is Dark Star Matt Taylor.
Ah, yes.
I don't know what's going to happen with Dark Star, but he's on a roll. He's not lost a single match.
He's got the drive.
And he gets better every time. Something's going to happen with Matt Taylor.
Oh, wow.
And again, new era event comes January 14th. It's our next event.
Yeah.
And then soon after that, we have
The Super Brawl. I don't know what's going to happen at Super Brawl. That's going to be an amazing situation. So, that's the year in review. Do you know who's on top? You've heard the highlights. Imagine what 2017 is going to be like, and believe it or not, it's a whole lot easier and better to remember when you're there. So, ladies and gentlemen, come to the NWA Midwest Championship Wrestling. We're on the YouTube. We're on Facebook. You will see and hear all that we're talking about from the Joker and Big Dogs off the mat, but seeing it in person is the best way. Joker, take us home.
Well, I'd like to see a new partner come 2017, but I think I'm stuck with you.
Life just gets better and better. Merry Christmas.
This is the Joker, and I'm out.